Hey, 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 come with me to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. On this trip, man, I was so tired. Leading up to this trip, I was tired. I was going for the Shape Africa conference in Addis Ababa, and honestly speaking, I was just tired before the whole trip. So my flight was at 4 a.m. Uh, I got to the airport at probably 2 a.m. because I wanted to take content and all that good stuff. Okay. And I wanted to be in a quiet place and, do my own thing before the flights. Okay. So I was in the airport for a minute. I'm literally going for the Shape Africa conference under the World Economic Forum in partnership with the Youth Envoy, the AU Youth Envoy. Okay, so didn't take too long, and I got in the plane. Right, the view immaculate. Okay, clearly, of course, I got a window seat, but yeah, it was pretty amazing. And this is me reading my own book that I haven't released yet, but it will come, guys. I promise. But I decided to write a bit, but I got tired and I had to take a nap. Not too long. It didn't take too long. And we actually spent 6 hours on the flight. So because I took a nap, it didn't feel like too long. And we're in Addis. Ta-da! In Addis. And what happened in Addis is that we had to fill a form that we never knew about for monkeypox. And they ask you questions like, do you have a headache? Is your stomach hurting? So yeah, we filled out form and it took like 5 minutes to do it. Can you imagine that I couldn't find my bag? This was me. I couldn't find my bag. I was like, what's going on? What's going on here? Okay. So I was like, let me go to the Ethio Telecom and get a SIM card. Okay, because first thing you do when you get to a different country is always get a SIM card. Okay, so when we got back, I found my bag. It was at priority. I literally forgot that I put my bag there at priority. Okay, so this was us. We called the hotel. They told us the shuttle is at the parking lot for hotels, which is pretty interesting because they have like a special parking lot for hotels. Okay, so you don't get lost, nobody tries to bamboozle you, whatever it is. It's a good initiative. So walking to the shuttle, and they kept asking us which hotel, where are you going, blah blah. And so once you mention, so we're staying at Aya Hotel. So once we mentioned Aya Hotel, yeah, they gave us, directions to find our driver. And we're the only people arriving at that time. So literally the driver was just waiting for us to come. So he picked us up and we headed off to the hotel. On our way to the hotel, we're in traffic for a little bit. Okay, it was like a slow moving traffic, but yeah, after some time it started moving. The hotel is not too far from the airport, so it was a decent ride, honestly. And I was looking at all these beautiful Ethiopian people and I'm like, wow. Yeah, and then they were, trying to catch a bus and all that stuff. And yeah, like I was just looking around, trying to see the environment and all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. It was pretty cool. Honestly speaking, what I didn't prepare for is how cold the place is. We were told, oh, it's gonna be a bit chilly, but man, someone like me that doesn't have fat cells under my skin, I was cold, man. Yeah, so it's like it's not so cold, but it's also cold, and at night is crazy. At night? What? It was crazy. But this is when we arrived at the hotel. I was like, why does the lobby look so small? And I was thinking, oh, okay, so it's probably like a small hotel, right? Wrong. The entrance just looks really small, but like the other shops and all of that is part of the hotel, which I didn't notice, because it just looked like this part was the hotel. So this was me. They have to scan your stuff. You have to go through security. They check your bag and stuff, and I put you guys in the scanner. But that's okay. Um so as you can see, at Aya Hotel, some of the shapers had arrived already, which is great. So after we arrived, we had to check in to our rooms. That's Joel Anaman. You probably know him. That's Crystal, Kozai, and I forgot the lady's name, man. Oh no. But yeah, they're pretty amazing people, shapers. Um, yeah, and we're just like we went out for what would I say? Lunch, okay, but at a breakfast place, right? And when we went out for lunch, man, it was great. The food was so cheap. I was like, what is going on over here? Why is the food so cheap? So right after we arrived, it didn't take too long. We actually had to go for like our actual dinner, a welcome dinner with the shapers. Okay, so that's the day across the table. That's Joel over there with the people from Ghana. So Joel, Dede, and myself are people from Ghana, attending Shape 2024. Okay. So yeah, we're just like eating, chit chatting, catching up. I think Dede arrived the day before us, but that's Anna, and that's me eating now, and that's Uvashi sitting next to me. Uvashi is one of my best friends. Uvashi is actually Indian, and she is amazing. So you're gonna see Uvashi in some other trips, but that was Anna. With the hair flip, Anna's energy is crazy. Anna is from Argentina. They had like a mini dance challenge, and we had someone representing Zim. Oh, I love her, man. She won the challenge though. Anna didn't win, but Anna was so good. Her energy is so positive and so interesting. Now this was the next day at the African Union headquarters. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's the day, and I was doing the recording, so clearly you didn't see me in this video, but it was interesting. We're kind of trying to get in, not to be late, and all of that stuff. So because we had spent a lot of time taking pictures outside, guys. Honestly, I don't even know where some of my pictures are. When I find them, I would put them in the video. But yeah, this was the hall, right? Like the hall for somewhere in the AU headquarters. You see the flags. It's a really nice place. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks beautiful on the inside, on the outside. It's so great. That's Abby, my girl, who's top expert in HR. That's Joel in the corner, and that's some other shapers. Okay, so we had a welcome. I don't know what to call it, but we had some welcome session, and as you can see, we had the president of the AU Youth Envoy. Okay. And it was great. She gave a good speech. We broke out into different rooms for smaller sessions. I joined the climate team because, I mean, why not? So the climate team was pretty interesting, but I kind of regretted not going for the entrepreneurship one, because even though I love climate, I also do love entrepreneurship, right? And most of the things that have been said in this climate thing is things that I probably already knew, okay? But I learned the other one was great because they were talking about the African free trade, and yeah, it's pretty cool. What they're trying to do. So we had a different session again, okay, and we had some lady called Sasha. We had Sasha from McKinsey join us. Just like, yeah, and that's Kuzai, that's Dede, and that's Sasha. Yeah, I don't know everybody. I can't remember everybody's name, guys. Like, forgive me. I'm not that person. But yeah, that's Oscar. Oscar is great. But Oscar in this Oscar really took a lot of our time. And funny thing is that the projector stopped working. Okay, so it got a bit weird at some point because yeah, and Sasha wanted us to do this exercise. Okay, this exercise was great. This exercise was great, but let me tell you what happened. Some people started after we did this. Yeah, Sasha took us through another like session where you had to close your eyes and kind of meditate. Okay, and if I tell you that I heard somebody snore in the room, it was so funny, Charlie. I was like, what? Who is snoring in the room? But yeah, it was really great. We had a good time. Sasha is fun. Sasha is fun. The Shapers love her. We did that session. It was really interesting. And finally they got the projector thing fixed, right? That was me with my hat. I wanted to wear a hat so badly, but for some strange reason, the outfits that I planned to wear on this whole trip, I kind of had to change what I planned to wear because it was too cold for me, and I literally couldn't go outside like with what I wanted to wear because it was cold, right? So I had to like last minute switch up what I wanted to wear, and I wasn't too excited about it, but hey, a girl had to do what a girl had to do. Sasha started her presentation, and that's Chooks. Chooks in the white and black. So everything was great. Everything was fine. And then we had a presentation from Abby as well. Abby is from Nigeria. She's an HR expert. I loved her presentation. She's such a brilliant young lady, doing amazing things, and she really gave a good presentation. I don't know. This was me, okay? This was me. I gave some presentations, and I also had to speak at a panel, okay? So on the panel, we're discussing entrepreneurship in Africa, okay? And I had so much to say on this day, so I'll probably put like a few snippets of what I said on that.
I'm able to pull through from those resources and give them something back in return. So it doesn't necessarily have to be always putting down a lot of money on the table, but it could also be that, okay, I know someone that is really good in HR, my sister here, Abby, and then she comes to, host a little session, train people and, shift their mind in the right direction. It could be an hour.
The place is very huge and it's beautiful. Okay, that was Rashi, also one of my friends. This is me just inserting the injera that I had because you guys need to see it. Why not? This was me doing some skirmishes at the headquarters. And finally, we went into the place. Honestly speaking, I was late on this day because I didn't feel good. I didn't feel too good. So I wanted to wait it. I wasn't feeling too well. I wanted to wait it out and then, go and join the session. We On this day we actually had a tree planting that was cancelled. So there's a lot of last minute change in plans. But it turned out great. I mean, we went for the second day, second sessions. This was me coming back from lunch, and I always forget to video my lunch, unfortunately. This was in one of the corridors, and it had like um, very important people in some artwork. We went back into one of the sessions. This man is from Algeria. I love this lady. She does exactly what I do, right? And also, it got kind of emotional at this point. Um, we had a really really long discussion with the panelists. We had so many panelists coming, and
Which one? The
this
Entoto?
was the kind of closing ceremony, I would say. We're taken to this beautiful park, which I forgot the name of the park, but very beautiful place. And guess what? We were dancing all night long. Trust shapers to have fun because that's exactly what we did. We had so much fun. We ate, danced some more, had some people sing some more. It was great. The night ended so well. Um yeah, and like everyone was like doing so much. You see people dancing, going crazy. People are teaching us like their cultural dances, and it was amazing. It was amazing. We're having so much fun, honestly. We're having so much fun. And you know what was happening to me at this point? I was cold. Gosh, I was cold. In fact, I was more than cold. I was shaking. Because what I told you, at night it gets really cold. So I forgot to do like a room tour. So this was my room. Um and this was after my roommate had left me. Uvashi, why did you do this to me? Uvashi left me and went to Kenya. So we planned a trip for this day, and we were going to Entoto Garden, and or Entoto Park, I think. Entoto Park. And man, I didn't think it was like going to be like a long ride, but it was kind of like a long ride. Okay, if you're Ghanaian, it probably felt like, I don't know, it's like probably leaving a car to go to the mountain, like a breeze, something like that. Not too long, but kind of long enough, I guess. So it was good. I mean, the scenery was great. Just look at this. Look at this. It looks so good, right? Yeah, the place was very, very serene, peaceful. Man, Ethiopia is blessed, man. Ethiopia is really blessed. Even on camera, like I'm reliving the moment. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So I'm gonna leave you to enjoy the views. Uh-oh, that's me again. This was when we arrived, right? And Yuzi and Toto Park, right? We have this driver drop us off. And you can actually order brasses um, on apps there. Okay, so that's exactly what we did. This is my beautiful friend from Cameroon. Um, I love her so much. I need to look for her because she featured in this YouTube channel so much. But yeah, this was what we met when we arrived there first, and we wanted to take a picture with this "I love Ethiopia" um, signage, and this was us. We did take a picture there. Beautiful, right? Yeah. So, oh my God, the sun was, sunny, and at the same time, it was still cold. Do you realize we're all wearing jackets because it was cold? Okay, that's how bad it was. It was cold, and so this was somewhere in the park. They told us you could go for like a hike and stuff. I said, bro, no, not me. I'm not going. The other people decided to go, but I said, I'm not gonna go. I'm already tired. I don't want all this stuff. I just came to enjoy the scenery. Allow me to enjoy myself. Don't stress me with no walking. So I decided I wasn't gonna go for the hike. But a lot of people left for the hike. So you see them somewhere in the video. So hi. Say hi to my sheeper friends. Hi people. Yep, that's Crystal, Kazai. Um, yeah, it was really nice being here. We actually didn't do too much, just found a place. At this point, I was hungry because I think I didn't have breakfast on that day. I'm not sure. But I was hungry. I was hungry. And when I went to this place, because they didn't want to come, so I went alone. And I had this, oh no, I didn't bring that. It's called honey beer, something like that. Um, and then the man you saw sitting with the cap on, I'll show you. But yeah, I sat here by myself for a bit, ordered some spaghetti, okay? And funny thing is, there was no meat on my food. They didn't serve meat at this place. I was like, Jesus. Oh Lord. But the food was really good. The only thing I didn't like was the olives. I don't like black olives in my food. So, and it had so much in it, like it was crazy. So much. It's like they just put a bunch of it in there. So I had to eat because I was so hungry, and I was literally the people I came with were just next door. So I was just here by myself while they were trying to get coffee or something. They were trying to have breakfast. I wanted something more than just breakfast, okay? A girl was hungry because the night before I was hungry. So I needed to eat. So that's exactly what I did. I left and went to eat. And I was here enjoying myself, just listening to music. And then this man kept asking me, did I want meat? I was like, meat? What you mean? He said, it's raw meat. They actually eat raw meat. So he offered me, and I was like, nope, no thanks. But yeah, they do actually eat raw meat. And I finished eating, went back to where everyone else was. And they were just having a chit chat, okay? And they were chit chatting and munching on some breakfast. That's Rashi, that's me. Again, and for some strange reason, the owners or the workers of this place did not want us to record nothing. Okay? They said they didn't want no promos, nothing. So, okay. It was a bit weird, but okay. They said we could only shoot that place, the counter thing that you see over there, right? Okay, so that's what I did. And I mean, we decided we're gonna take a little stroll, okay, as it was already like getting to the sunset, right? Um, it was really cool, a cool stroll with everyone, very nice, calm, we're just chit chatting. I was feeling myself with my glasses and my everything, man. I was just, yeah, I was feeling cool. Yeah, and then I was looking at this space. I was like, oh, this would be a good spot for like a horror movie, right? Because it's giving horror movie vibes. And they were like, oh, Dion, don't scare me. I was like, yeah, well, it's giving horror movie vibes. Because we're in the woods. What if someone pops out of the woods? What are we gonna do? Run? And it was funny. But yeah, that's what we did. And then we went back to this place to watch the sunset. Oh my god. It was so beautiful. Guys, if you ever go to Addis, please go to this park, okay? So after we came back, clearly we're tired and then we needed to eat again because we had spent a couple of hours there. We all decided that we're going to this place. It's a traditional place, and on this very day, on at this very point in time, I got mad because I ordered food and my food was given to someone else, okay? And then they told me the food was finished. And man, I was hungry. I was really hungry, right? So they said I should have injera. And at that point, I was tired of eating injera. I wanted to eat something. Give me a pizza. Give me some burgers. Give me something. Some rice, fried rice, chicken. Give me something, right? So at this point I was tired. But yeah, I stayed for the whole show. So that they have a show. And yeah, people are saying the price. This place are saying it's overpriced. Okay. Because you know they didn't eat a lot, but the bill was really, really high. So I mean, it is what it is. I guess you're also paying for the entertainment. So yeah, I enjoyed this a bit. So maybe I'll leave you to watch this a little bit, okay? Oh yeah, and they brought these teas. Yeah, I think I had tea. I had a lot of tea. I had like 2 cups of tea, I think. But yeah, it's one of the things they do. And the water, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's honey or something. The water comes with like this coloration, and then this thing where you wash your hands, and you wash your hands with warm water, and yeah, because the injera is eating with hands, right? So yeah, they wash their hands, and that's the injera. And then I think they brought like a pot of stew or something to go with it. And this was me going back to the hotel because I didn't get any food, okay? I didn't get any food at all. I tried like a little bit of the injera. I also didn't really like it much. So yeah, I'm going to like let you watch some of the interesting things that I saw. Yeah, so this was the next day because I had moved to a different hotel. I didn't record all that stuff because I needed to move from the hotel that I was and go to a different hotel. And this hotel was just close by. So it was called Lobelia. Rashi helped us book this one. This was the reception. We stayed in this room, like that had two beds. It wasn't bad. We stayed there because of Abby. And then we moved our bags and then went to this other place called Union to eat. Okay. Um, it was a really nice place, really cool. Um, I don't know what to say, but it was really cool. Like gave very artsy vibes. Yeah, so I really like this place. It was really nice. That's AB. That's Rashi. And then yeah, this place I had good food, eh? I had really, really good food. I had good food because we tried this tempura, right? I love the tempura. This is Anna. Anna was eating I forgot what it's called, ugali or something. Yeah, ugali. And then I didn't know they had metros here. Look at that. This is Ethiopia, guys. This is Ethiopia. Why does this look like New York City? I'm joking. But yeah, this looks really, really nice. It looks so beautiful. Like when someone sends you this and tells you they're somewhere else, you probably believe them because what? It looked so amazing. And they had this we had Nkrumah on the wall representing Ghana. And then they had I mean the place was very aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, they had like the countries on the wall as well. It was really nice. They had this African map thing. And not too long after everything, we had to leave. At this point, my internet has stopped working. And I didn't know why. Not knowing my data was finished. So we kind of went somewhere else, right? And we're with Oscar and Cal. Cal brought her best friend, Sophia. So we decided to meet Cal and Sophia. And yeah, this was Russian, Oscar, and yeah, we're just like having a chit chat. That's Cal with the green hair, and that's Sophia. So this is what I ordered: a burger and some fries. Guys, remember I said I was hungry. I needed some real food. Okay, so we decided we're gonna walk to a different location, and my God, this was like probably at like I don't know, like maybe nine ish, and we're walking on the streets. This is Ethiopia, guys. Why does this look like Dubai? Well, we went to this place. Oh my God, it's like this dark room vibes, man. And apparently you're not supposed to record, so after we did some recording, they stopped us from recording, so that's the only thing I could get you. But the place was really nice. I forgot what it's called, but it's a hidden place. This was the next day. I wanted to go to the orphanage and visit ALX. I wanted to kind of see what the tech ecosystem is about over here. The other shapers were meeting here, right? They were like doing this tour thing, so they decided to visit here. I didn't go. I wanted to do my own thing. So this was me at ALX. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and no shade to anybody, but I was a bit disappointed. I was very disappointed by, I don't know. The place is beautiful. The people not so welcoming. I did speak to a couple of people that were nice, but it just gave a general why are you here type of vibe, okay? And as a business consultant, I really wanted to know what the ecosystem is like here as someone that looks for investors, for people. I really wanted to know what the tech ecosystem is like here. Okay. And they weren't very open to share. Also said that because of their culture, they don't share their ideas and whatnot. So I was like, okay. So honestly, I didn't spend much time at ALX. They just told me, if you want to do whatever you're talking about, do it in your country. I was like, oh, okay. So you have ALX in your country, right? I was like, yep. Okay. So that was it. And yeah, I went with um uh I went with the lady, a young lady that's actually 18, that has joined the Shaper community. Yeah, and so we decided that we're going to the orphanage. Okay, if you guys know me, you know I have a non-profit called Groundwork Africa Foundation. And so I decided I was going to go to the orphanage. I really wanted to see what care is like here. Okay, as someone that's willing, I wanted to take some inspiration and learn a few things or two, and also see the kids that they're taking care of here. What I did realize, I mean, so far, this was the most fulfilling part of my trip in Addis. So far, this was the most fulfilling part, because this beautiful lady took us around the place. She showed us all the things they do for the kids, the kind of kids that they take care of, and they had a lot of special needs kids here, um, which have nannies taking care of them. It was just so amazing, like seeing the kids. They were so happy, and so welcoming and all of that. And their rooms looked really decent, really, really decent, right? So, I mean, my heart was full. My heart was full. And one of my goals is to be able to expand all the care that we provide for the orphaned kids to other countries as well. That's one of my biggest dreams. So, as you can see here, we met some of they said hi to me, and it was so cool. Like, I was so, again, my heart was just filled with so much joy. Honestly, my heart was just filled with so much joy. Some of them were in school yet to come back, but yeah, these were the ones that were there at the moment. I saw their rooms, very clean, very neat, well put together. Oh man, I was telling myself, man, I would like to do something like this one day. I'm not there yet, but guys, keep praying and supporting, okay? Because I know it's gonna happen. So yeah, I just really wanted to see all they were doing in the space. They showed me so much. Even some of them I can't even remember. They have like a musical room for the kids that want to learn music and all that stuff. It was amazing. It's a well thought out place. And someone even asked me, who even recommended this place to you to visit? And I was like, well, someone, I put it on our page, and one of the shapers from Ethiopia actually recommended that I visit here. And I just went with this lady with me. Yeah. So it was amazing. And they actually rear their own livestock, right? So they have cows that produce milk, so they don't have to buy milk. And they have chickens. And yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool, because one of the things that bothers me is how orphanages are unable to sustain themselves, right? So I love it when I see orphanages that have put in some thought into how to sustain themselves, just in case they are not getting a lot of donations. Okay, so this was us still going around looking at everything, and me documenting it to show you guys. um yeah, on this, like, my heart was so full, and I didn't even bring anything for them on this day, but I really wanted to bring them something. But I everything went so fast, and I kind of just happened to go there, right? So I just met the kids, spoke to them for a while, and then I saw some of the kids that have special needs. Some of them are actually bedridden and can't really do anything for themselves, so they have nannies that take care of them. And oh my god, oh, this I don't know, this was the highlight of my trip, man. I don't know, it had some emotional um sentiment to it. Okay, I left there feeling like I could do more. I left there feeling like I'm not even doing enough. So yeah, yeah. So this was one of the rooms that had some of the kids that have special needs. And yeah, there's this young guy in the bed, and he's so vibrant. Even though he's bedridden, he's so vibrant, full of energy. I said hi to him briefly, and oh my god, you see me there? Oh, my heart fell out of my chest at this point. Even my facial expression would tell you, like, I was thinking a lot. I was thinking a lot. But yeah, we did a tour of the place. The place is nice. A very, very decent place for the kids to live and have a normal life. So apparently this is where they host parties and receive like guests for anything. And they had put up a Christmas tree because at this time I was there in November, so it was close to Christmas. So they had put out a Christmas tree. This lady, kudos to her, because she did such an amazing job, like taking us around, explaining everything to us. She's I don't know, she's such a wonderful person. She has a good heart, you can tell from the way she even interacted with us. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. And I pray that whatever she's doing over there, I know she's probably working under someone, but man, it takes a lot of heart to do what they're doing over there. And yeah, she did take us to one of the rooms. In this room they have babies. As you can see, the nannies are folding the clothes. Before you go in here, you have to like wear something to cover your legs, like your shoes, because there are babies in here and they're very small, so you can't and yeah, they are in their cribs. And so as to not to pollute the environment for the kids, you have to wear something to protect your dirty feet. Yeah, so many babies in the crib. And at this point I could see just like about 2 nannies in the place. Probably about 4 to 5 kids in a room. Okay. And I think this is their kitchen. Yeah, but on this day I was so happy that I actually did take time to go. It was amazing. So pretty much that was how we left the place, and we had to go meet our friends. Okay, but we had to make a quick stop and get a gift for one of our friends. That was her birthday. Okay, So we met them, and then we had lunch. No, at this point it was dinner. I did have some street food. It was called, I don't know, something, some nuts, something. You saw the guy, right? So yeah, we did have some food. I think I had curry something. I forgot what I had. Curry rice. Yeah. And yeah, that was Rashi's birthday. So we all, spoke to her. Rashi's a talkative, right? So that's Oscar. And that was us. We ended up at Sophie's place. It's a bar, and then we ended up there. It's an artsy place. And then we ended up chatting. AB and everyone else kind of said our goodbyes because some people were leaving. So that was pretty much it, guys. That was pretty much it. And I forgot. I stayed at a different hotel, and oh man, I can't even begin to tell you what happened. They charged me twice, okay, and it took forever to get my money back. But hey, they dropped me at the airport, and guess where I'm going to? You guessed right. I'm going to Zanzibar. So see you in my Zanzibar trip.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Sheikh.